All right, y'all. I have had a commission to create a bat based off of, and I'm not sure if you can see this guy, based off of this antique brooch. And when I was looking at it, I noticed the bat was three-dimensional. And to get the colors on there that they wanted, that was obviously made with silver, and it would need enamel to be fired on to get that red on the belly and the ears and such. So I found this silicone, and I'm going to try a freeze and fuse to do the bat body. What's going to be tricky is the way this is cut. It's going to be tricky to get just the bat body, but I'm going to try. And of course, since I'm experimenting, I'm going to show you. So I have an opaque red, a tomato red, and a deep red. I have a cream and black, and I even have a little bit of pink. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the pink or not, but I'm going to try and get the red ears and some red on the face. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I'm going to build the three-dimensional bat part. If this doesn't work, then I'll have to come up with something else. But in the meantime, I don't know how many of y'all have done freeze and fuse before. It has been a very long time since I have, so I'm hoping I don't screw myself up, which I do that a lot. But I know a lot of people sometimes mix up their color and then tap it in. I think what I'm going to do, since this is such a deep hole, is I'm going to put some powder in and then wet it. So I think for the outline, I'm going to do some black in the groove there. And I'm not super concerned if it gets grungy looking, because the bat in the brooch wasn't exactly smooth. It had a variety of colors to it too. My trick is going to be to not do the wings, because that's obviously going to end up being stained glass. But I want the body. And this may not work. I say that every time, and sometimes I fail. But I'm going to pack this in. I will probably speed it up for you guys, because this looks like it's going to be a process. Just with tininess. And I'll probably have to take some breaks because my knee is killing me. So standing too long is not a good idea. So if I get the black in the outline, then I can add some of the other color. Does this make sense to you guys? Makes sense to me, but not 100%. And then what I'll do is I will make the wings out of stained glass, wrap this guy in foil, and attach him. And like I said, if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to come up with another thought process. Luckily, this commission is actually for my cousin, and he knows that I might have to play with some things to make things work. Now, the brooch doesn't have this little funky tail, but I kind of like the funky tail. And the size that he wants is a wall hanging size. So I need this bat to be as big as I can get it. Because he wants it to be, I think, 18 wide, 7.5 tall. Plus, I kind of like this little goofy tail. Okay, I'm probably going to quit talking so that I can speed this up. And the red, I said I was going to quit talking and I kept talking. Anyhow, the red is the ears and the belly. I'm not sure about this spider web, if it's going to show up or not. It might. So I'm going to put some of the red in. And I think the tomato red should go on the ears. Because they seem to be a little bit brighter. I don't have a face for him. I'm going to probably have to figure out some way, because his snout was three-dimensional too. Now this is the deep red. I'm going to mix some of the deep red into the belly. And I'm not sure how thick I should make this. It is opaque, but it's going on black, which is why I got this cream color. Because I think if I put this over the red and then put the black, it's going to give me the ability to see the red better. You know what I'm saying? Because if I just put the black on the red, then the black is going to eat the red. And you're really not going to see. And I'm actually going to get a little bit of this cream out here too and see if we can get a gray. This is all 100% experiment. Now I'll switch to my bigger spoon, which is just the other end, and fill this in. And of course it's going to have to freeze for a little bit before I can fire it, but it's okay. That's why you pause and come back to the video. And you all know I hate to fire the kiln unless there's more stuff in it, so I've got this one that I bought with butterflies, and then this one's little paw prints. So I'm going to make some extra stuff to put in the kiln so it's not just the bat. Seems like a waste of electricity if I don't do extra. And I can always use butterflies and paws in something. Let's get that little tail filled in. And then I will apply some water. And of course, it's going to go down. I'll probably have to add more powder. And I have this skewer here too to I lost my train of thought. The skewer is to push down into the powder, but I'm not sure with the layers of colors if that's a good idea. And I could probably do this faster just pouring some water on, but I wanted to try to moderate how much and where, because I don't want the powder to go seeping out to the other part of the design. See, like it's doing there. Looks like I need to put a little bit more black down here in the foot especially. I can probably clean this up on a grinder or with a Dremel tool with the grinder tip once it's done. There's some of my diamond pads, because I think there's going to be some distortion. Oh, that's cool. I put the powder on, it kind of pulled the water back. Look, we're learning science too. I don't want to use my paintbrush because then it's going to be wet. This might be a little bit too big for maneuvering. Okay, I need more black. Don't want the body to be too out of shape. We all have that problem. Nobody wants that. So we'll try pulling some back in. Alright, let's do the little tap, tap, tap. Whoa. Definitely got water going on. Let's soak up a little bit of our moisture. Try and pull this back in here. Because you know, freeze and fuse, you don't want it super wet, you want it cleaned up. I guess that's the way to put it. This is actually probably still too wet. Yeah, see how much is coming to the top? This is probably not the best paper towel to use for this. This is a really cottony paper towel. Linty too. I don't care if there's a little bit of a nub down here because I'm going to have something to foil to... Is my head in the way? No, maybe not. Alright. Batman. Just make sure we got everybody down in the crevices. Alright, we're going to pop him in the freezer. I got a tray over here to put him on. I'm going to make a few extras with the butterflies. Actually, we'll make little black bodies. That might be too much. I might need a smaller, boy, it's been a long time since I've done freeze and fuse. I might need a little smaller spoon. I know I've got one. Yeah, I wonder if my little liner will work to, works better than the spoon. This is the one with the bigger holes, so it's coming out faster. That's okay. I'll probably stop the filming of this and go get Some fun colors for butterflies. I know this red would look good, but not a whole bunch of red butterflies, are there? I think I have some yellows and some oranges over there. I know I have like a carnelian color, but I think that one's transparent. That could be okay. So let me clean up my little butterfly bottoms, and I will be back to you when I put all this in the kiln. I guess I need the black for my little paws too. I found this at, where did I find this one? I think it was at the dollar store. Nice size paws though. I like those. I have another paw mold that I got at Michael's a while back, and it's a much smaller paw. So anyhow, I will pause you and fill in my other stuff, freeze it all up, and let you know how we fired it up. Okay, well, I did not put enough powder in the bat, but he's not bad. I'll have to work on that. And I didn't put enough powder in some of my butterflies either, so... that's the thing about freeze and fuse. If you don't do it for a while, you forget what you need to do. So, but my paws came out kind of cute. So, I will clean them up and work on this guy some more.